Hello, my beautiful artist of life, beautiful light of love. Welcome to another video in the art of loving, where truly our life is the greatest masterpiece we create. We create love in every aspect. We reach for our dreams. We reach for our potential. We create love in every aspect of our life, and therefore our life is the greatest masterpiece we create. And these words, they are for me, they are for you, they are for us, they are for God, the universe, a higher source. So let's get into it. So right before this video, I was in my camera roll because I was looking for a picture to post the link to yesterday's YouTube video on my Instagram story. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me. And I came across this meme, and let me know if you guys know the meme that I'm referencing. But like a few years back, I think it was like in 2023, there's a meme of like a cow looking at like the ocean or something. And it says, "I am cringe, but I am free." And that perfectly ties into my video from 2 days ago, which I will link over here. It is called "The Codes of Freedom Lie Within You." I'll link it here, but I'll also put it in the description for you to watch after this video. That's a whole nother story, but with this one, I want to focus more on the "I'm cringe" part. And no, we are not cringe, but also there's freedom in being cringe. But okay, let me continue. So that's really significant with today's video because I'm going to talk about embarrassment. And embarrassment, it is an emotion that really can stop us from truly being ourselves. It can really just make us shrink and want to hide, or we can alchemize embarrassment into our potential, and we can either not feel that embarrassment anymore in what we're doing, minimize that embarrassment, or still feel embarrassment but choose to not let embarrassment stop us. And in that choice, there is such power. So, first, I'm going to read a poem from my book, Helping People Breathe. So, let me read it to you. I'm going to read two. This is the first one. Embarrassment stopped me from doing anything in my life. It tied me down and kept me in place, kept me in silence, kept me in darkness. Embarrassment stopped me from singing, from dancing, from crying, from writing, from dressing, from speaking, from doing, from being. Embarrassment stopped me from living. But what even is embarrassment? It is a fabricated illusion of my mind that being myself is the worst thing I can possibly do. So, that poem was birthed from a place because I truly, for a large portion of my life, my childhood, allowed embarrassment to stop me. I felt embarrassment and I just wouldn't do, or even just the thought of doing something that might be embarrassing stopped me. But like the poem says, what even is embarrassment? Like, what even is that feeling? Because a lot of the times we are embarrassed just for doing something that is us, just for being ourselves. Like when I first started posting my videos on TikTok, I first started posting them on TikTok. Do you know the embarrassment I felt with that first video? The embarrassment of, oh my God, like, who is going to see this? What are people going to say? Like, all of that. I felt all the embarrassment. So it wasn't from, so I didn't do it when I no longer felt embarrassment. In that moment, I made the choice that, okay, I feel embarrassment, but I feel that this is something in my heart that I'm being called to do, so I'm going to share it either way. And so we can either let embarrassment stop us, which that is what I did for a large portion before in my life. I let embarrassment stop me from truly being myself, from expressing myself. And maybe that's the point you are in today, but I want to inspire you to not let that embarrassment stop you, that you can alchemize that embarrassment. You can alchemize that embarrassment into your potential. And there's so many ways that you can do that. You can either do it like I did with that video, like I did with my first video, where I felt embarrassment, but I still posted that video. I didn't let that embarrassment stop me because there was something greater. There was something greater calling me to post. And now when I post my videos, that level of embarrassment is not there or barely there, depending on what I'm posting. If it's something that's out more outside of my comfort zone, yes, I still breathe into that embarrassment. But I can either look at embarrassment as stopping me, or I can look at it in a completely different lens and see that what in this moment, what I might be feeling as embarrassing is actually an inspiration to someone else. Someone else can be inspired by me sharing myself authentically. Someone else can be inspired by the words I have to say. Someone else can be inspired by the books I put out into the world. So will I let that inspiration hold me down and keep me tied down in my own internal cage? Or will I allow myself to be free? I'm cringe, but I am free. Or will I allow myself to be free and in that freedom choose to not let embarrassment stop me, even though I feel it? And a lot of the times I've noticed myself that sometimes the only way to move past that embarrassment is to do the thing you find embarrassing, is to say the thing that you find embarrassing, and see that you survive, and see that the world doesn't end, and see that you are actually strangely met with love and not your greatest fear of being an outcast, of being judged. That actually you receive love and you receive such great feedback for doing the thing you found embarrassing. And that's what happened to me a lot of the times. um I was in this like women's circle in this mentoring group, and in those conversations we would share so many things, and I once came out and I shared something that I found embarrassing within myself. And the beautiful thing is that after sharing that, I received so much love, and I messaged all the women the next day and I was like, wow, I feel so liberated. I feel so free because I finally said the thing that was embarrassing, and I no longer find it embarrassing. I find it, I have accepted it within me now. I don't find it embarrassing. And the thing wasn't even embarrassing. I just thought it was. You know, our minds likes to say that certain things are embarrassing because our ego wants to protect us. It wants to keep us in what's safe in order to protect us. But is that really safe, or is it just an illusion of safety? And if I had my book, um I Saw You in the Sunset with me, I would read. You know what? I do have it with me. So I'm, because that beautifully came up. So hopefully I can find the poem in this book. Okay, so this poem is from my book, I Saw You in the Sunset. I wasn't planning on reading it, but now that that part came up, I think it beautifully makes sense. So I'll read the poem, and it says, safety is an illusion. Just as much as fear is an illusion, or are safety and fear one in some moments? As staying in what feels safe may just be the mind fearing what's beyond, wanting you to stay in what's comfortable, labeling it as safe, so you choose safety as the best option. But deep down, you know it is fear, freer of breaking your mind's safety and venturing into the unknown. And so our mind wanting to protect us and keep us in what is this illusion of safety, because it is what is known. And a lot of the times, what is known may not even be the safest option for us. It's just what we have become used to. And we have become so used to it that the unknown is greater than the fear of that illusion of safety. But if we want to truly be the artists of our lives and create love in every aspect, we have to break past that illusion of safety, but also that illusion of fear, and not let that keep us small. And this is not about not feeling your feelings. It is about recognizing what truly is uh zagrożenie. The word came to me in Polish. What truly is, what is that word in English? What truly is a zagrożenie, which is like a, oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Well, my microphone died, so I'm re-recording the second half of the video, and so I was able to Google the word, and the word is danger. We have to distinguish what truly is a danger to us and what is just our mind limiting us and us wanting to constrict and hide instead of fully expand and be seen in our potential, in our full authenticity, in our full expansion. So Now, with that being said, I have another poem that I'm going to read from Helping People Breathe, and it says, "It's embarrassing to share my voice, to share my art, to share myself. But it's more embarrassing to wake up one day and realize I am living a life I never wanted to live." And that's truly to get you thinking if you want embarrassment to truly stop you. If the weight of feeling embarrassment is something you rather stay stuck in, and that is the price you'll pay for not truly going after your dreams and not creating something you want to create, not expressing yourself in the way you want, and truly with the art of living, the art of loving, that is a question you have to ask yourself. Will you let embarrassment stop you, or will you allow yourself to alchemize that into inspiration, to push past that, and to truly love yourself through all of that? Because this isn't about pushing yourself and being hard on yourself. This is about becoming your best friend in all of that, in loving yourself through that, in saying, yes, I feel embarrassment right now, but I choose to do it anyway. I choose to alchemize that. I choose to see potential in where I see embarrassment, where I feel embarrassment. If you want to check out my book, Helping People Breathe, to truly break past that embarrassment, to alchemize your emotions, to feel your divine worth and connect with that divine worth and release what no longer serves you, to make space for growth, then you can check out my book, Helping People Breathe. It will be linked down below. With being an inspiration, be an inspiration to yourself as well. And what I mean by that is I myself am doing things today that a few years back, a few days ago, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few years ago, I would have let embarrassment stop me from doing them, from being my full authentic self, from expressing myself fully. And I would have allowed myself to not go after my dreams and not do certain things. And so already today, I am an inspiration to pass me to a younger version of me. I'm someone I dreamed of becoming today. And I'm also being guided by my future self that is applauding me and seeing me and cheering me on. And so see that you are already today someone who you once dreamed of becoming, and be that inspiration to yourself as well, and see all that you've done and how you haven't let embarrassment stop you in certain aspects of your life. And if you have, you have the power to change that from today, choosing to do something, to go after your dreams, to create a life you truly love, and not let embarrassment stop you from being your authentic self, from sharing your authentic self. And when you truly allow yourself to express yourself more authentically, that love begins to meet you too, because now you're no longer hiding and in the state of fear and embarrassment and constriction, but you're expanding, you're letting your light shine, you're not letting embarrassment constrict you. But even if you feel embarrassment, you're allowing it to expand you, and then you are met with so much beautiful love. And that does not mean that certain things might pass you, that you will no longer feel fear or embarrassment, but it is about not allowing that to constrict your energy, but allowing yourself to feel and still expand. And that's truly the art of loving, allowing yourself to still expand. And so that's today's video, about truly allowing yourself to not let embarrassment stop you from truly being your full authentic self, from doing things that maybe are not normal in quotation marks by society. But what even is normal, honestly? If we think about it, what is normal? So many things are normal, and maybe they shouldn't be normal. Um, but maybe if your heart is desiring you to do something that is not typical, that is not normal, and you're scared of judgment, allow yourself to see that you can be an inspiration to someone, that you can inspire someone, that you can be the one who does something differently and creates something new, and that is an inspiration. And if you are looking for a space to truly tap into and alchemize that feeling of embarrassment, or any other emotion, but also tap into this feeling of divine worth, this feeling that is so important and such a foundation on the journey of being an artist of your life and creating a life you feel worthy of, starting with that internal work of unblocking what is keeping you from feeling innately worthy of being alive, worthy of feeling important, worthy of allowing yourself to expand and your light to shine. Then I am doing a 13-week long one-on-one journey called Diamond of the Season, and I'm opening 5 spaces for 5 women. And if you want more information about that, you can click the video called You Are a Walking Miracle, because that gives more details. But if you already feel called, then you can message me for more information, watch the video, or you can book a one-on-one activation session to get more information, and also as an intro session, and then the price of that will be taken off from the whole journey. And that's truly about unblocking what is keeping you from feeling innately worthy, because that is the potential that lies within you. This belief and feeling and knowing and embodiment that you are worthy, and creating from that place of true worthiness, reclaiming that worthiness so you create in that, and taking steps in your day to day that you are now a reflection of you feeling innately worthy, and not constricting, not hiding, but allowing yourself to expand and create a life you feel worthy of. It is a beautiful extension of the worth you internally feel. You reach for things you wouldn't have reached for before. You allow yourself to dream. You allow yourself to reach for those dreams. You also allow yourself to create beautiful relationships when you feel you are worthy. And that is the journey I invite you on. And it is called Diamond of the Season, for you to truly feel that internal beauty and allow it to be expressed outside. Begin the week of June 1st, so message me now to claim your spot. And if you're watching this after June 1st, message me anyway, because maybe there's another offer for you that is perfect for you. And so yes, I truly want you to tap into that feeling of divine worth that is innately yours, that is a potential from, so that you can now create from that potential of unblocking, reclaiming, and integrating your divine feeling of worth that is innately yours to feel. And you can find my books also linked down below. And I have seen people buying my books, and so if you do buy them, please tag me on Instagram so that I can see. I love seeing that. And so follow me on Instagram, tag me if you buy my books, because I truly do love seeing that. It gets me so excited that people are reading my books and being activated and releasing what doesn't serve them, and just, yeah, it makes me truly happy. And so yeah, check out all my offerings that are really here to allow you to create a life in love. And that starts with truly loving yourself, with becoming that your best friend, with that truly becoming that love and allowing it to radiate from the inside out. And that is the journey, Diamond of the Season, that it does invite you on that journey of truly reclaiming your inner worth and creating from that place. And so yes, you can find all the links to everything down below, and I am wishing you a beautiful and lovely day today. Like, comment, subscribe to become part of this soul family that I am creating here in co-creation with you. And I am sending you so much love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. And truly, do not let embarrassment stop you from creating a life you love. Allow yourself to be an inspiration to others. Change your thoughts on embarrassment, and don't let it stop you. You can choose to do it anyway, and watch as that embarrassment fizzles away and you expand in your full potential.